Welcome to the Baseball Northwest Championships. It'll be the third place game in the class of 2024 division. Washington taking on Idaho. These games are presented to you by TableRockSports.net in partnership with our presenting sponsor, TravelMedford.org. Go to TravelMedford.org and find all of the fun things you can do in Medford and the Rogue Valley, and also in partnership with Baseball Northwest. Idaho will take the field. They'll be the home team in this third place game. Starting on the mound for Idaho is going to be number 57, and that is Trayton Swigert. Coy Clements will be the starting catcher. Over at first, Grady Daniels. At second base, is going to be Cooper Davis. The shortstop, Braden Jones. At third, Caden Yesford. Left field's going to be Ryan Burbank. Center, Noah Palomares. And in right is going to be number 58, and that's Ryder Cutlip. And leading things off for Idaho, it's going to be number 57, Andy Strathy. And he takes a strike. Oh, one pitch is strike two. It's 0-2. No swing, and it's 1-2. Just before this game, our championship game in the class of 2024 division, Utah defeated Oregon to win the 2024 or class of 2024 championship for the 2021 Baseball Northwest tournament. Count goes to 2-2. So this is the third place game. And he works the count full, 3-2. Strathy will be followed by Schugelman and Friggin. That one rolled foul, and it remains 3-2. See our center field camera moving around there. We did not have a camera operator for the first game this morning. Got one there today. He's getting settled in, and there's a little soft grounder back to the pitcher. Throw to first in time, and there's one away here in the first. Idaho lost last night against the eventual champion Utah. And in the seventh inning, I don't know how many pitches it was. It had to be over a dozen. But Noah Palomares at the plate, trying to keep the game alive, fouled off multiple two-strike pitches, finally drew the walk. but Idaho couldn't come back in that game, and Utah got the victory and went on to win the tournament this morning over Oregon. Scheilman at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. That one low for a ball. Called strike, and the count goes full, 3-2. Pop fly, second baseman going out toward right and makes the catch over the shoulder. And there's 2 away. Not sure why we got a base runner showing on the base there. Sorry about that. Scoreboard operator pushing too many buttons. And with 2 down, the batter will be number 50, Braden Friggin. And he takes a strike. Driven to right, well hit, going back and watching it bounce against the fence. It's going to be a stand-up double. As Cutlip, well, no, who's in right? Burbank, I believe. No, that's not Burbank. That's 58, so that is Cutlip, so a little position difference on my lineup card, but hustled to get to it, but that was a well-hit ball, and a 2-out double has Washington with a runner in scoring position. And taking a strike, Hudson Cunningham. That one misses, and the count evens up at 1-1. That one driven towards right field, drops in for a hit. Around third, headed for home is Friggin, and he scores. So an RBI single for Cunningham puts Washington in the early lead, 1-0. Next up will be number 43, Luke Klooster, the Washington catcher. He is scheduled to catch all 7 innings. Partially because Washington had a late scratch, one player unavailable for the game. Runner goes and gets to second ahead of the throw. Klooster was scheduled to catch for 4 innings, but with the scratch of a player, he will catch the entire game. Base hit to left, around third, headed for home, and scoring will be Cunningham. Another RBI single for Washington, and it's now 2-0. Washington with the first inning lead. And they'll send Matthew Henning to the plate. Ground ball is short to second for the out. And Washington's retired here in the first, but not before they push 2 runs across. Idaho coming to bat in the second when we come back, or in the bottom of the first, excuse me, when we come back.
As the president of Southern Oregon University, I want you to know that you are welcome here on our lovely campus.
Hi, my name is Marjorie Trueblood Gamble, and I'm the Director of Diversity and Inclusion here at Southern Oregon University. We want you to know you are welcome here.
I'm Susan Walsh, Provost at Southern Oregon University, and you are welcome here.
Du bist hier willkommen. You are welcome here.
요거서.
Tu és bem-vindo aqui.
SOU 欢迎你.
तपाईँहरूलाई यहाँ स्वागत छ.
You are welcome here.
أنتم مرحبون هنا.
欢迎来到美国南俄勒冈州立大学.
ยินดีต้อนรับ
You are welcome here.
Chào mừng bạn đến đây.
You are welcome here.
Bottom of the first in this third place game. Third place game brought to you by TravelMedford.org. Go to TravelMedford.org to find all of the fun activities you can find in Medford and the Rogue Valley. TravelMedford.org is our presenting sponsor. Idaho will be coming to bat. They'll be facing Joe Shileman on the mound. As I mentioned before, Klooster, the catcher, Strathy at first, Miller at second. Shortstop is Edwards, Friggin at third. Left fielder Dulay, center field Henning, and your right fielder is Cunningham. And leading things off for Idaho, number 57, Triton Swigert. So the pitcher versus pitcher matchup. And Swigert takes a strike. Idaho in a 2-0 hole before they get their first at bats. They'll see if they can get some of that back. There's a ground ball, base hit, right field. And the leadoff hitter is on for Idaho. So that's how you want to start things when you're trailing 2-0. Get the leadoff hitter on. And it'll be Grady Daniels up next. And that's ball 1 to Daniels, 1-0. Strike called, it's 1-1. There's a strike at the knees, it's 1-2. Base hit left field. So the first 2 hitters reach base for Idaho. And with nobody out, it'll be Ryder Cutlip. First pitch, ball one, 1-0. Swinging a foul out of play. Swigert on the mound now for Washington. Jones and Yesford also scheduled to pitch in this one. Here's the 1-1, popped up on the infield. Coming right toward our camera. Third baseman can't haul it in. He circled under it, but it hit the heel of the glove, and it'll drop as strike 2 for Cutlip. So Cutlip dodges a bullet there and see if he can take advantage of that miscue. Not an easy ball, but definitely a playable ball that just couldn't quite squeeze it. And that pitch high for ball 2, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Cutlip down on strikes, and there's one away here in the bottom of the first. Two on and one out for Will Grizzle. Grizzle takes a ball low, 1-0. Line drive off the pitcher. He loses his glove. They try and tag the runner. Going to be runner at second is called out. He's arguing the call. Wait a minute. I thought he pointed towards second, said he was out at second. But now the runner's staying there. So the runner at first is out. I could have sworn that umpire pointed at second base when he called an out. Well, there's going to be two outs. There's going to be runners now at second and third. And the batter's going to be Coy Clements. And he grounds one to third. Throw across in time. Idaho gets the first two batters on base, but they can't score anyone. And so after one complete, 2-0 Washington with the early lead.
A parent, dad in the stands yelling at his kid, trying to coach him from the bleachers, and the embarrassment on the kid's face. It looked like he was about to cry while playing the game.
I think it's very embarrassing for a student athlete to see their parents being escorted out of the gym or off the playing field.
I'd be surprised if that kid comes back to the game.
And you risk a child enjoying the game, that you rob them of the fun. You have made a bad choice.
The days grow long, and the last school bell rings, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to that fabled land of green, where adventure drifts with you on the water and carries you through the trees. So let curiosity get the best of you and take the trail less traveled to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
Swigert back on the mound for Idaho to start the second. And he will be facing, we'll have to look this one up, 42. Cole Edwards. Coach warned me they'd be possibly slipping someone into the lineup that's not listed in the batting order, and that would be our batter here, Cole Edwards. Edwards takes a strike. Cole Edwards out of North Kitsap. And the count goes to 1-1. Oh, I take that back. This is not the one they're slipping in. He was in the lineup. So it'll be Edwards, Miller, and Sorensen, the scheduled three hitters to start the second. Ground ball in the hole. Shortstop up with it, but the throw won't be in time. An infield single for Edwards. And another leadoff hitter on base. And the next hitter, number 53, is Kai Miller. The throw over is not in time. Runner goes. Here's the throw. Safe at second. So Edwards with a stolen base puts himself into scoring position. Nobody out. Breaking ball misses. That one off the plate again. It's 3-0. Broken bat comes sailing toward us here. Play is made at third, throw over, and the out recorded. Sorry we didn't get the camera shot on that. We were making sure that bat wasn't going to hit us here. It was coming toward us down the third baseline. And the batter will be number 47, Noah Sorensen. He pops one up. First baseman calling for it. Hauls it in. And there's two away here in the top of the second. And that'll bring up number 49, Jackson Dulay. Offers at the first one, strike one. Swing and a miss, it's quickly 0-2. That pitch misses for ball one, 1-2. Swing and a miss. They'll have to throw down to complete that strikeout. They do. Washington leaves one out on second base. They fail to score, but they lead after 1.5, 2-0.
At Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford, we've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
And I believe we're back on air. A ground ball out to start things off here in the bottom of the second. As Braden Jones was retired on the grounder, and it'll be Ryan Burbank up next for Idaho. He hits one down to first. Another ground out, and there's quickly two away here in the bottom half of the frame. The heat starting to mess with our equipment a little bit. We'll try and remedy that. If the picture's a little choppy, we hope to make that go away very soon. The hitter, number 59, Caden Yesford, up here with nobody on and 2 outs. And takes a ball. Idaho trailing 2-0. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. That one bounced in for ball 3, 3-1. Swing and one back to the pitcher. Caught on the line. And a 1-2-3 inning as Idaho is retired here in the second after 2 complete. 2-0. Washington.
A parent, dad in the stands yelling at his kid, trying to coach him from the bleachers, and the embarrassment on the kid's face. It looked like he was about to cry while playing the game.
I think it's very embarrassing for a student athlete to see their parents being escorted out of the gym or off the playing field.
I'd be surprised if that kid comes back to the game.
And you risk a child enjoying the game, that you rob them of the fun. You have made a bad choice.
The days grow long, and the last school bell rings, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to that fabled land of green, where adventure drifts with you on the water and carries you through the trees. So let curiosity get the best of you and take the trail less traveled to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
And we're back with you here from the third place game in the 2024 division of the Baseball Northwest Championships. Top of the third, Washington with a runner at first base. Still 2-0 in favor of Washington. And that throw over to first, not in time. And at the plate, 55 is Joe Scheileman. Another throw over, not in time. Swing and a miss. Apologize for the technical difficulties. This late morning sun gets to some of the equipment. I think we've got that remedied. Throw over, closer play, but back in safely is the runner. So the runner at first is Strathy. Scheileman at the plate. And he pops one up down the first baseline. First baseman back, making the catch. And I believe that's the second out, 2 away now. And the batter will be Braden Friggin. Fouls the first pitch out of play. So Washington jumped on top in the top of the first, and they've led to this point 2-0. And the count evens up at 1-1. Another throw over, not in time. That one high and inside. Ball 2, 2-1. Swing and a miss. Snap throw from the catcher down to first. Count now 2-2. That one lifted into shallow left field. Shortstop out. Makes the catch. And Idaho gets out of the inning. They'll come to bat here in the third, trailing 2-0. This game brought to you in part, by our presenting sponsor, TravelMedford.org. Go to TravelMedford.org. Find all of the fun things you can do in Medford and the Rogue Valley.
Seen a new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
Bottom of the third. Ryan Moran, the pitcher for Washington, out on the mound. And he'll be facing Ellett, Palomares, and Davis, the scheduled first three hitters. here in the third. Jordan Ellett takes a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Low for a ball, 1-2. Two and two. Fouled off. It remains 2-2. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Underhand toss to first, and there's one away. And that'll bring up Noah Palomares. And as I mentioned earlier, Palomares in Idaho's game last night with Utah finally worked a walk after about a dozen foul balls with 2 strikes. He just would not go down, and I was talking to the Utah coach. He was commenting as something I believe I said on the broadcast as Palomares takes a strike. Also a hat tip to the pitcher who had to continue to throw strikes. He finally did walk him, but for there to be all of those fouls, 2-strike foul balls, you got to be throwing around the plate. Count 0-2 now. That pitch a little low. It's 1-2. Two and two as that one's in the dirt. Ground ball to first. And the out is made. There's 2 away. And the hitter will be number 44, Cooper Davis. That's ball 1, 1-0. Grounder to second. Throw over to first in time, a 1-2-3 inning. And Washington continues to protect that 2-0 lead. They'll come to bat in the 4th when we come back. Braden Jones into pitch for Idaho. And he'll be facing Hudson Cunningham to start things off here in the top half of the fourth. That pitch a little low, 1-0. Swinging a foul at the plate, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, it's 1-2. Two and two. Well, that must have been 3-2 because he heads down somewhere. We didn't get a ball into the scoreboard. So down at first is Cunningham, and that'll bring up Luke Klooster. Goes on the first pitch, gets there without a throw. So a stolen base for Cunningham. Ground ball, third foul. And down goes Klooster. And that'll bring up Matthew Henning. Ball one. Strike called. It's 1-1. That pitch misses for ball two, 2-1. Swinging a pop fly foul. That'll get out of play. Swing a line drive left field, base hit. Round third, headed for home and scoring. Is Cunningham. So an RBI single for Henning. And it's now 3-0. And Edwards fouls one off. One and one. Runner goes, pitches a ball, the ball into center field, and heading to third ahead of the throw is Henning. And so with only one out, opportunity for Edwards for an RBI. Takes ball 3-1. Swinging a drive to left field, or center field, excuse me, left center. I know where I'm at. Palomares makes the catch, tagging and scoring Henning, and it's 4-0 Washington. So Edwards with the sac fly, and Miller at the plate takes strike one. Swinging a foul out of play. It's 0-2. That one misses. It's 1-2. Swinging a drive to right. Playable, and the catch is made. And Washington extends their lead. After 3.5, it's now 4-0. And we'll be right back. Ryan Moran back on the hill for Washington, and leading things off for Idaho in the bottom of the fourth. 57, Triton Swigert. It's Trayton, sorry. Got it written down wrong again. Trayton Swigert leading things off for Idaho. And he takes ball one. High for a ball, 2-0. Damn it. Lost our camera there momentarily. Got her back up, it looks like. So Swigert over at first. And our hitter is Daniels. Throw over, not in time. That one down the line, foul. And we get the count updated here, 2-2. Lifts one out to left field. Coming in, making the catch is Cunningham. And there's one away. The hitter will be Ryder Cutlip. Throw over, not in time. Swinging a drive to left. Cunningham going back. It's over his head all the way to the fence. Holding at third is going to be Swigert. And a one-out double for Cutlip. Puts two runners in scoring position with just one out. And the hitter will be Will Grizzle. Grizzle fouls it straight back. One pitch gets away, coming to the plate and scoring is Swigert, and Idaho gets on the board. Runner from second also advancing on the play. And Grizzle with the 2-1 count. Swinging a soft fly ball to right, hooking foul. And that evens the count now at 2-2. Swinging a grounder to third, foul. Another 2-2 to Grizzle. Hard ground ball, foul past third once again. And that makes it 3-2. Swinging a drive to left. That could be trouble. It's past the fielder into the corner. A run will score. Grizzle headed to second. Around second, headed to third. Here comes the relay, and he's safe as the ball gets past the third baseman covering. RBI triple for Grizzle. Still only one out, and the lead cut in half. It's 4-2. Parker Berberet, the coach for Washington. Parker, the coach of the Medford Rogues, or a coach for the Medford Rogues. And Idaho is coached by Colby Watillo out of George Fox University. Friggin, the hitter. Takes ball one. 1-0. Foul back, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Tipped into the glove. Strike three. And now 2 away. And the hitter will be number 41, Matthew Henning. Ground ball toward first. First baseman will tag him in the line. And that'll take care of things here in the fourth. But Idaho gets 2 runs back. They still trail by 2 as we head to the fifth.
A parent, dad in the stands yelling at his kid, trying to coach him from the bleachers, and the embarrassment on the kid's face. It looked like he was about to cry while playing the game.
I think it's very embarrassing for a student athlete to see their parents being escorted out of the gym or off the playing field.
I'd be surprised if that kid comes back to the game.
And you risk a child enjoying the game, that you rob them of the fun. You have made a bad choice.
The days grow long, and the last school bell rings, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to that fabled land of green, where adventure drifts with you on the water and carries you through the trees. So let curiosity get the best of you and take the trail less traveled to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
Noah Sorensen will lead off for Washington here in the 5th. And he'll be facing number 41. That's Braden Jones. And a base hit to start things off. Jones out there in his second inning. He's scheduled to pitch the 4th and the 5th, so this should be his last inning of work. And that'll bring up Jackson Dulay. Check swing, foul ball, out of play. And the count 0-1. Another foul ball out of play. And a quick 0-2 count. Strike 3 called. A 3-pitch strikeout is the first out here in the top of the 5th. And it comes with a runner at first. And the next batter, number 48, is Caden Fahey. That one bounced to the backstop. The runner will advance to second without a throw. So Sorensen now down at second. And a 1-0 count to Fahey. Now 1-1. Ground ball to third. Holds the runner. Throws across in time for the out. Runner heads to third. The throw is high, and he'll get there safely. And now 2 away. And the hitter be number 57, top of the order, Andy Strathy. Just missed. 1-0. Grounder down the first baseline. That'll be foul. Swinging a high foul out of play. And the count 1-2. Line drive, base hit, center field. That'll get a run home. And Washington gets one of the 2 runs they surrendered in the last half inning. They get one of those back, making it 5-2. And the next hitter, number 55, is Joe Scheuleman. That one foul for strike 1. Strike called, 0-2. Runner goes on the pitch, swing and a miss. And the inning ends with a strikeout, but not before Washington gets a run. And their lead 5-2 as we head to the bottom of the fifth.
As the president of Southern Oregon University, I want you to know that you are welcome here on our lovely campus.
Hi, my name is Marjorie Trueblood Gamble, and I'm the Director of Diversity and Inclusion here at Southern Oregon University. We want you to know you are welcome here.
I'm Susan Walsh, Provost at Southern Oregon University, and you are welcome here.
Du bist hier willkommen. You are welcome here.
Yokoso.
Tu és bem-vindo aqui.
SOU 欢迎你 तपाईहरुलाई यहाँ स्वागत छ
You are welcome here.
أنتم مرحبون هنا
欢迎来到美国南俄勒冈州立大学。
ยินดีต้อนรับ
You are welcome here.
Chào mừng bạn đến đây.
You are welcome here.
Matthew Henning taking his warm-ups for Washington. Out there trying to protect this 3-run lead, 5-2, Washington leading. And leading things off here in the bottom half of the fifth for Idaho. It's going to be number 48, Ryan Burbank. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing, and that one lifted out toward right. That'll drop in for a hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard for Idaho. Next up will be number 59, Caden Yesford. Throw over to first, keeping the runner close. And Yesford takes ball one. Strike called, it's 1-1. Another called strike makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Yesford, and there's one away here in the fifth. And that'll bring up number 43, Jordan Ellett. Ellett takes a strike. High for ball one, 1-1. Throw over, a little soft toss, keeping him close once again. Strike called. It's 1-2. Burbank goes on the pitch. It's a ground ball to second. Only play will be to first. They'll get the out. And there's 2 away. And that'll bring up number 47, Noah Palomares. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Underhand toss to first. And that takes care of things here in the 5th. Idaho fails to score, and they trail by 5-2 as we head to the 6th inning.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram Trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Introducing a new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
Top half of the 6th. The new pitcher for Idaho who will finish things out these final 2 innings is Caden Yesford. He's out there taking his warm-ups now. We here at TableRockSports.net would like to thank our presenting sponsor, TravelMedford.org. Go to TravelMedford.org to find all of the fun activities you can find in Medford and the Rogue Valley. And we'd also like to thank the hosts of this tournament, Baseball Northwest, and the Baseball Northwest Championship. You're watching the 3rd place game of the class of 2024 division. Washington leading 5-2 after 5, and batting here in the top of the 6th. Yesford's first pitch is ball 1 to Friggin. Swinging a foul, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swing and a miss, it's 1-2. High for ball 2, 2-2. If you're joining us late, this 2024 division, earlier this morning, Utah defeated Oregon to win the Baseball Northwest Championship in the 2024 division. That soft grounder is going to be an infield hit, and the leadoff hitter is on in the form of Braden Friggin, and that'll bring up Hudson Cunningham. Ball 1 low. And the count 1-0. Runner goes on the pitch. Ball gets past the catcher to the backstop, and Friggin will get there easily. I believe that pitch was called a ball. It was mishandled there by the catcher as he jumped up to make the throw. He failed to squeeze that one in the pocket of the catcher's glove. That pitch a ball. Strike called. Time called. A little equipment issue here. Something going on with Cunningham there, but he's ready to go now. And he pops one up on the infield or shallow right field. Right fielder hustling in to make the catch. Initially looked like the second baseman, Davis, was going to get that, but then he gave way to the right fielder. I believe that's Burbank out there in right. And so there's one away. And that'll bring up number 43, Luke Klooster. And he fouls off the first pitch. Like a breaking pitch there that missed up high. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. That pitch down low, and it's 2-2. Little check swing, goes down to third. He looks the runner back, throws across for the out. And there's now two away. And Matthew Henning coming to the plate. Friggin the runner out at second. Henning at the plate with two outs. Just misses with the first pitch. It's 1-0. Yesford on the mound for Idaho. His first inning of work. Scheduled to pitch the seventh as well. And that's ball two, 2-0. Strike called, 2-1. That one bounces in for ball 3-1. And that's ball four. Henning down to first, and Cole Edwards will step to the plate. Edwards swings and misses at the first. That one misses a little low. It's 1-1. Ground ball to third. He'll step on the bag, and that'll do it. Washington leaves a couple of runners out there, failed to score. We head to the bottom half of the sixth. Idaho still trailing by 3, 5-2.
Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Matthew Henning on the hill for Washington. And he'll face Davis, Swigart, and Daniels, the scheduled first 3 hitters here in the bottom half of the sixth. And Davis pops the first one out of play for strike 1. To Davis, fouls it off. Grounder into the hole, into center field, just past the reach of the infielders. And Idaho gets the leadoff hitter aboard. And that'll bring up the top of the order. Trayton Swigart at the plate. Swigart takes a strike. Runner bluffs down the line but doesn't go, and that's ball 1, 1-1. Swinging a Shallow left field fly ball. That'll drop in. A little Texas leaguer between the infielder and the outfielder out there. And that'll put runners at first and second. And that'll bring up Grady Daniels. First pitch bounces in. Runner headed to third safely. Both runners will advance as Davis slides in at third ahead of the tag. So now 2 runners in scoring position for the hitter Daniels, and Idaho trailing by 3. They need these RBI opportunities. That pitch outside, ball 2, 2-0. Drives that one to right field deep, going back and watching it bounce over the wall for a ground rule double. Out there in right field, I believe that's Dulay. Double check the number, but he got to the fence, threw the hands up to indicate that ball had bounced over the fence. 2 runs score on the play. It's a 1-run game. Still nobody out here in the 6th. And down at second with the ground rule double is Daniels, and that'll bring up Ryder Cutlip. That one high and tight to Cutlip, ball 1. 1-0. So Idaho finding the offense they've been looking for. 2-0 as that pitch is too far inside. Daniels down at second. Picked up a couple of RBIs here in the 6th. He'd like to also score a run in this inning. As Cutlip swings and misses, it's 2-1. Ground ball toward first, that'll go foul, and it's 2-2. Cutlip swings and misses, and he's down on strikes, and that's the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. And that'll bring to the plate number 45, Will Grizzle. Thought about a throw to second. Just looks the runner back. Low for ball 1, 1-0. Ground ball to short, backhanded there, throw across, they'll get the out at first. Over to third goes Daniels, and there's 2 away. And that'll bring number 50, catcher Coy Clements, to the plate. Bends away from the first pitch. Ball one, 1-0. Foul tip. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss from Clements, and it's 1-2. Swinging a pop fly, shallow right field. Second baseman going back, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Idaho strands a runner, but they climb within one. It's 5-4 as we head to the seventh.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, God! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Top of the seventh, Washington out there trying to add to their lead. Idaho trying to keep it close to see if they can come back in the bottom of the frame. Yesford back on the mound. And he gives up a single here to lead things off as Kai Miller heads down to first with the leadoff single. And that'll bring up number 47, Noah Sorensen. Swing and a miss from Sorensen, and it's 0-1. Throw over to first, and the runner back in safely. Another throw over, and diving back in is Miller. Little check swing grounder to short. Only play will be to first, and they get him. Nice play out at shortstop by Jones. Had to hustle in on that, and there's one away. And the hitter number 49 is Jackson Dulay. And, of course, the runner advancing on the play now down at second base. That's Miller. Swinging a little grounder right out in front of the plate. They'll throw to third, and they get the out at third. So a little swinging bunt, but a good job by the Idaho catcher, Coy Clements, to get that throw down to third. Erases the runner, and now 2 outs. And the runner now only a runner at first now. And the hitter number 48, Caden Fahey. And he takes a strike. Runner goes, throw down, out. So Coy Clements with a couple of assists for 2 of the 3 outs, and that keeps this one a 1-run game as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Idaho coming up, seeing if they can steal this one away from Washington. Matthew Henning back out on the mound, trying to close things out for Washington. He's protecting a 1-run lead, and he'll have to do that against Jones, Burbank, and Yesford, the scheduled first 3 hitters. In the bottom of the 7th, third place game of the Baseball Northwest Championships. This is the class of 2024 division. Championship won earlier today by Utah over Oregon. And Washington and Idaho in a close battle here for third place. 0-1 count to Braden Jones. And he swings and drives one into left field. Another leadoff hitter on. And Idaho back in business here in the 7th. Next up, number 48, Ryan Burbank. Burbank takes a pitch just off the plate for ball 1. Two and 0. Three and 0. So Burbank showing patience at the plate here. He's worked the count to 3 and 0. Throw over, Jones back in safely. Another throw over, that one little high and wide, but first baseman Strathy does a good job to keep that one in front of him. 3-0 pitches, strike one. (3-1) driven to center field. Should be playable. Right fielder coming over, making the catch. And there's one away here in the bottom of the 7th. And that'll bring up number 59, Caden Yesford. Throw over. Keeping Jones close over there at first. His run an important one as he represents the tying run. And the count 1-0 as Yesford takes a pitch. That one missed somewhere. It's 2-0. I can only see high and low from my vantage point here, so clearly that was either in or out. Swinging a foul straight back. Two and one. Yesford, the pitcher of record for Idaho, has pitched the 6th and the 7th, and now batting here in the bottom of the 7th. Another throw over, and Jones back in head first. That pitch up in the zone, and that's ball 3. 3-1. Swinging a high fly ball. Left center field. Left fielder. Actually, that one moves more toward left. It's going to be the second out as the catch is made. Idaho down to their last out here. And Jordan Ellett at the plate. Coach comes out to have a word with his pitcher. Klooster comes out to join the party with Henning. Klooster takes one at the knees. Strike one. So it's still Jones, the runner, at first. Oh, I'm sorry. Who did I say? I said the wrong guy. This is Ellett. And Ellett grounds to first, and that will do it. Washington hangs on to win this one. And the third place in the class of 2024 division will go to Washington with a 5-4 victory over Idaho. And so that will do it for us here from U.S. Cellular Field, U.S. Cellular Park, field number 6 here in Medford, Oregon. The Baseball Northwest Championship third place game in the 2024 division goes to Washington. We want to thank you for watching today's broadcast on TableRockSports.net, brought to you by TravelMedford.org in partnership with Baseball Northwest. And we thank you for joining us. We'll see you at the next game at 1 o'clock.